Noah?
Obviously, you've seen, the report, and Brody kind of went into detail. Brody went into detail in your meeting with him over the weekend. Just where do you stand right now with regards to the catching situation?
Well, first and foremost, the whole idea that we had a livid, or I was livid with the conversation, that was completely false. We had a very cordial and adult conversation about the matter. As far as Wilson, I have nothing but respect for the guy. It doesn't change our relationship between one another. And he busts his ass every day. Ultimate respect for him. But my only main concern was just having an open dialogue with the front office and coaching staff. My initial frustration of why there was these extreme splits with different catchers. More so the matter is it's all on me. It's just that I'm just trying to look for an answer.
Do you still have a concern over who catches you?
As of right now, no. I'm just working on becoming more consistent with whoever's behind the plate, and I'm going to go out there and compete with whoever is behind the plate.
What do you attribute the dramatic split to?
I'm not really sure. I know in terms of like pitchers and catchers, there's a certain it factor. There's a relationship, like a symbiotic relationship that two guys can possess, and it's just all about being comfortable out there.
Did you know the full story was coming? Did you have anything to do with that being taken into a public forum?
I have no idea. No.
Are you okay that it did get leaked?
It is unfortunate that a private conversation I had with the front office and the coaching staff became public, but it is what it is right now.
How do you feel your relationship is with the Mets leadership?
I mean, as of right now, the 25, 40 guys, whatever we have in the clubhouse, those guys are my family.
And Brody, Jeff, kind of the upper bosses of the organization?
As of right now, I mean, I respect each and every one of those guys. I'm really appreciative of the open dialogue and conversation that we're able to have, and hopefully we're able to grow out of it.
No, are you surprised they just, I mean, this has been known, your preference for the moments. I mean, are you surprised they haven't done it a little more often considering the splits?
I'm not sure I can really answer that question. It sounds like a question for them. I'm not the one that makes the lineup.
In addition to this, you expressed a disappointment at the trade deadline. Your name kept coming up this year and also over the winter. I mean, do you feel like you're okay with, or do you feel like the organization is treating you fairly?
Yeah, I would say so, for sure. Especially just the open dialogue that Brody and I constantly have, just the respect that we have for one another. Yeah, I feel like we're all heading in the right direction.
Was there added frustration on your end just with the way this whole process was handled?
No, I mean, it is what it is. It came out public, and I think we were able to use somewhat of the situation and focus on winning baseball games.
Have you spoken to Wilson in the past couple of days about this?
Nothing major, really. I don't think it's going to affect our relationship at all. That's about it.
Like Tony mentioned, you mentioned the frustration with having to deal with trade rumors not only in July but last offseason. You mentioned frustration with the Syracuse workout in spring training. Do you feel wanted as part of a long-term piece for this organization, by the organization?
I'll admit I can be stubborn at times, but it's just I want the best of the best for the team, and I want to go out there and compete to the elite level that I think I can compete at. But yeah, I would say that I'm welcome and wanted here.
When you have a private conversation and it does get out, does that make you any less comfortable having that kind of open dialogue in the future? Or do you still trust that you can have a private conversation?
I'd like to think that this place isn't bugged, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I still have confidence in whoever I share certain criteria to, that it's going to stay safe and private.
Oh, do you think by them not, matching with the catcher you have the better numbers with, that they're hurting the team's chances when you're out there?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that.
By not pairing you, like Sunday, by not pairing you with the catcher you put up your far better numbers with, do you think it's hurting the team's chances when you're on the mound?
I'm under the impression that when Mickey makes a lineup, he's making the lineup to put the team in the best possible situation to win a ball game. And so I'd say no.